There's the old fountains. The food court fountains.
That's from '86.
Wow. Where'd you find that at?
Laying right here.
It was probably stuck in a bush or underneath mulch.
It probably was.
Look at that.
Yeah. That's the old pet. Yeah, when they just changed the logo over. With the, but it has Pepsi Cola on one side, Pepsi on the other. I mean, and it has on there made in Baltimore, which they don't make it here anymore.
Yep.
Which is amazing. I mean, they used to make it down for 83 over there by TV Hill.
Yeah, this is a distribution now.
Yeah.
That's insane.
But that is freaking awesome, man. I mean, to see something like that. I don't know whether to keep it or just put it back there just for mementos sake.
Keep it.
I had to get the dents out, but I mean, that's a piece of Baltimore history right there.
Yeah, it is.
Left behind. Who would think? Maybe the last thing that the mall's gonna.
Yeah, it's the last Pepsi.
Last Pepsi.
These bikes here were probably locked up around the mall. And then they cut them and just brought them in. Because, I mean, look at these bikes. This is an old bike. Look at all these. I'll wait. Okay. JCPenney, and then the fountain was right there. It's Breaking Bad. That's where JCPenney was. You can see the how the walkways went, and then this was the sales floor right here. These were actually counters here. There's those marble floors imported from France.
But the first thing to hit your eye probably will be the marble floor, imported from France.
Jim, you're the last mall walker. This truly is insane. This is unreal.
My mother was diagnosed with lung cancer in August of '86. She passed in March of '87, but if I remember when this was open out here, we got her out of the house one day and got her up here and just kind of like went to a couple places and just to see what it was like. Try to pick her spirits up in that, but yeah, I bought stuff out here. I've eaten out here at the conservatorium and all, and with everything going now, it's just, it really is, it's a sign of the times. You know, it's kind of like one big cycle. You know, it started out with small towns, and then with the main streets, and then the shopping centers, and then
now we're going back to
malls.
Main Street.
And we're going back to Main Street. So.
Because malls, they just don't work.
Nope. Not anymore.
This must have been some kind of a... Maybe it was like a one of those golf things. What do they call them? Like moon golf or whatever?
Mm-hmm.
You know? I bet if we brought a... Yeah, it was. Because you see all those stars. See all the stars up there?
Yeah.
They're all glow in the dark.
Is that a Star Destroyer from Star Wars?
Looks like it. So this was a attempt at a blacklight putt-putt. Whatever they call them. Galaxy golf, I think?
Yeah, Galaxy Golf.
Okay. It's so weird walking through this area because all these stores over here were closed and you couldn't even walk down this part of the mall. They had this all closed off over here. The upstairs anyway. The bottom, the first floor you could still walk on, but let's go over here and have a look in this department store, which I believe was Boscov's. if I'm not mistaken. It's all stuff just blowing around.
Blowing in the wind, man.
This right here was a stairwell that went down, and there was a fountain right around in here somewhere. And there was like I think it was an African hair braiding place that was like right there. Now this is where Lord and Taylor was. And it was closed. I don't know exactly when it closed, but it's been closed for a very long time. That's where the escalators were. You can see the mechanical pit there. And here's where you got on right here. Sounds like a ship that's sinking.
You ain't kidding.
Here's where the escalators were, right here. The ones that were always turned off. And over here was Mrs. Field's cookies. Just to give you a point of reference. These wooden floors here. Probably for a clothing store or something like that.